people first before you deal with
I wouldn't say
experienced technocrats next.
I wouldn't say we deal with ignorant, unexpected people. We deal with everybody, but we start from the base up.
So you do try and error at the bottom.
We do try. We don't do try. What I'm trying to do. Say, we a lawyer. We a doctor. A lot of the NDC members are, for lack of a better expression, people down there, the masses who are down there, because we don't believe a lot in intellectuals and so on and so forth, like some other people do believe in. We believe that.
So you don't want intellectuals in your party, but you don't believe in them.
We believe in them, but so I'm just saying that we start. But others start.
Explain that.
Bottom up. I mean, in economics, you have micro and macro. One of them deals with bottom up, the other deals with up and down. Deals with the bottom up approach. We are gathering the masses and we are moving up to the top of the pyramid.
Look at this. So you deal with ignorant, unexperienced people first before you deal with
I wouldn't say
experienced technocrats next.
I wouldn't say we deal with ignorant, unexpected people. We deal with everybody, but we start from the base up.
So you do try and error at the bottom.
We do try. We don't do try. What I'm trying to do. Say, we a lawyer. We a doctor. A lot of the NDC members are, for lack of a better expression, people down there, the masses who are down there, because we don't believe a lot in intellectuals and so on and so forth, like some other people do believe in. We believe that.
So you don't want intellectuals in your party, but you don't believe in them.
We believe in them, but so I'm just saying that we start. But others start.
Explain that.
Bottom up. I mean, in economics, you have micro and macro. One of them deals with bottom up, the other deals with up and down. Deals with the bottom up approach. We are gathering the masses and we are moving up to the top of the pyramid.
Look at this. So you deal with ignorant, unexperienced people first before you deal with
I wouldn't say
experienced technocrats next.
I wouldn't say we deal with ignorant, unexpected people. We deal with everybody, but we start from the base up.
So you do try and error at the bottom.
We do try. We don't do try. What I'm trying to do. Say, we a lawyer. We a doctor. A lot of the NDC members are, for lack of a better expression, people down there, the masses who are down there, because we don't believe a lot in intellectuals and so on and so forth, like some other people do believe in. We believe that.
So you don't want intellectuals in your party, but you don't believe in them.
We believe in them, but so I'm just saying that we start. But others start.
Explain that.
Bottom up. I mean, in economics, you have micro and macro. One of them deals with bottom up, the other deals with up and down. Deals with the bottom up approach. We are gathering the masses and we are moving up to the top of the pyramid.
Look at this. So you deal with ignorant, unexperienced people first before you deal with
I wouldn't say
experienced technocrats next.
I wouldn't say we deal with ignorant, unexpected people. We deal with everybody, but we start from the base up.
So you do try and error at the bottom.
We do try. We don't do try. What I'm trying to do. Say, we a lawyer. We a doctor.
Oh man, I hope you okay now. So nice to hear that. Me mo bi bia kwa ba edeba political zone program so me din the Felix Apia page in the Felix Apia political zone. Baby I will show me free bia me da wase Emma wa kwa ba sronko. The amesre ne say the amoye man da no mo de odo bebo odum na matumi a share page no e de amame ade a ehia me kese na say the abetumi aya amame a ebeboa enne say obey share page no especially e de amame eno no hia me pa because baby I do no it just like we need to let the message go out there no nti ne mesre mo se eye na ye bana ye kase mon share my a estre mo share my ebio ene de man share ma me amawu de etie ne se mo kan last week me ka kire mo se na champion lady ade ni di agro or the tablet ni di agro se he no di akoto he no di akoto me twa me ho ofia he bia me hu ba bia eye ne da nti no mesre say we be share bia ma me especially mo am YouTube no mo share YouTube link na ma me pa mesre mo YouTube no mo modern na mo share link na ma me and then ye be do ba dey ase won pempen so odin ye be du na dom ne hunu mo bro enti na me no mienu eti ase and fiada yi a very beautiful day had a more start game you know kakraba de na so minim say baby awo Ghana ne Europe afa bi de still a mo de ja weather na correct mamo sa ene nyame ebo na sa so ene de be ye adwuma madwa o hwe me ewo TikTok me ma wakwa aba so start Dana Rivers me ma wakwa aba so kon for o TikTok a de amesre ne se obe share na afi so uhwe program na wo tapo say edu ba bi na se program no ekono yie ma wa utumi ma gift etumi the support ma adwuma ayeye no etumi ekokan yenuanom so wo YouTube musumo betumi asend the gift the same way musumo betumi alike a share especially share no dey be na me bo share or no ko share or no hia me obetumi alike a share na etumi aboa ama page no edru mpempen so a SS page no edru sa woni wa amini ho ana sa wo wa mmoa me a me nko ano mintumi empeja enko baabi a SS eko intimesre se baabi a wo bia no fa ho hyem ye page so de se de amunim no ye de ade ba akopɛ ene ye adwuma wa ha eye no kredi obeye no kre so ana age sa with the facts and data at the back no be an say be won sam a wo ka no eye no kre ana se enye no kre me bompa ye se de bia no metumi adi no kre me betena ha na me ne mo kasa de ameka afiri me mu aba bia no ebeye no kre a ede enidaso ene ahotoso ebebre eye Ghana fo a omutie me nyina bosha me sha won se me de me nimu a me nka ho asem misubai no se ade nkoso na me kwesi apia minim ho fare by na se mini information bia den pass obi hu se me ka bibi enu nti mesrew se oba me page so a don't think say me just regular MPP person or MPP ninti no obey MPP adwuma anaso obey whatsoever. It is far beyond that. I only come here with one intention, and that intention is to educate people, let people know their cosmeti ebesre moba hana ye di agora ya na mama ye di agoro no e wono kreso menua na nantwi me hu me da wase George Boampo me da say if they postpone, we will postpone Pro Max. I don't know. My Janet from Michia was a hi family MPP for Chamuni na. Na no ma Michia also so Lydia Ajmai or say, oh John, you have really disgraced NDC big time. So his party is like an empty tin. Isn't it sad? And you have a many bimo. Na in Siakwesi, I also say greetings, Felix. Tyrese needed me that's a pound. Bless your hard work when I'm in shower. So Kufuor AJ or no say good morning. And I'm saying Siasa mon share page. Mr. Momon share my Miami baby girl. Now show me with a patcho. You are welcome to the page. Solomon Johnson, me that's for always supporting me. Miss B, the intellectual genius lady. I love you so much. Continue to be good. Melody now. Ya fusua also mema wakwaba na mi ankasa mi CEO and I said my manager my personal manager Dana Rivers and also ewa ha or she bintino ya bede nyame ase so den da man na ende no me pesa me san bo sa di we bio na ye start den ne programs ne ba na ende program na mu be de pa ye start no enije so na afi ya enter into serious business na video ana me bono yenua John Domelo na oka sembi dia yenua John Domelo epeso kire Ghana fo ne se no kre me se mo se eba no yen sebe NDC fo a ye nipa bi a yen shedam penipa a wo mo adwene mu abie because yen nsem we ya na ye ton ne yen nsem a ye de ba no kure nyame anim se wadwene mu abie a ebeye den se obegye san nsem na tum into wo mo de omo pe people a sebe ya dwene enhedem bi ye emfa ne ama ho eno nkoda nchen. But before anything, it is beyond Ghana politics. I want to say a big congratulations and a big show some sort of appreciation to the people of America, especially the Democratic Party in America. Say within a short span, almost to me, at the candidate yaba say me who just Obama craba and yes need the next idea, but we are yet too fast for me. And as a father of girls, to be honest, this is why I decided to touch on this subject. Just forgive me. If you are a Republican, that is fine. There's nothing wrong with you being Republican. I'm a Democrat. Unfortunately, I can't be a Democrat in Ghana because the Democrat in Ghana, or I can be a social Democrat in Ghana because NPP is still a Democrat party, but on the right. Is it right or left? One of them. Yeah, but to see Kamala Harris stand in front of this crowd and deliver one of the inspiring, tough, like real bold speech like that in the presence of men, and she showing say yes, may your body sana me ye nanso no me kire wo said dia bema betumi aye no me oba me so metumi aye kura ye ye. In fact, to be honest with you, watching Kamala Harris, I thank God I had girls for kids. I just thank God. Ebianka mikonya bema nanka nkoboa mikura wo wiase. Aba be fam suban kura se aba poto wo wiase ya. But if you are a father or parent of girls, you should be proud. The glass ceiling is broken. The glass ceiling that wouldn't allow our ladies to also experience what being an intellectual means. The glass ceiling that put our ladies in a corner where they are not able to live to their full potential. Now that glass ceiling has been broken. I know Hillary tried. Now she is going to do it. And I believe strongly. It's a message, Andra, Kamala Harris, it to me, it delivered ma America for no. Says so one pass America for person woman mind the anymore. I believe they will buy into whatever that she said. And I think it's good. And she touched on so many things. Maybe baby I me danisa or bani or ban warena beman beman ware. Maybe a part in the day moya me day mean to me that because me two me who said we trying watching and young could join Bema. Was an baby. Me whom crammy bar watching and young crammy bar to our oil and wedgema and classroom. But Ocean other pointers in terms of the military. She was actually bold. Like Democrats don't usually talk about strong army too much like that. But she was showing, said she's going to have the toughest, the deadliest, the realest army ever on earth. And they have the potential to do that. And as a woman, to champion that, I think Kamala Harris yesterday gave us something to be proud of, especially say, oh yeah, awofua, wawo ema weni beje. Memodie, meniaje. First, no, na omode adie biba ne ho say, ena wachiche nkrofo bibregum. But Andra se utie ne speech na. The speech now has to do with so obi akwachi akwale bi aye ne nyado anasa akwa bi akwako ripu na na bibi. You don't expect her not to fight for the victims especially in Kuala rape. No, you don't expect her to not put those people behind bars. And as a could as empire but she fought. Mkrana minim say Wall Street a year by Krano Jinemu den but she has done well. We share the home a year by a year America. If we do baby a year former the house near former will be here to be don't come. So what you say, all because another house of price no from where to me Abua the state of California. I believe they said 20 billion or something to families, and she's done a lot. And again, I decided to comment on this because me mba papa, me ma me wo mo be wi ase ma enu ntinis me hu say ma edu sa level we ya e shame crying said dache me so me Gabriela ne me yansi almost be to me epeja wo mu. etumi aba ye bibia omo person omo ye we immigrant mama yengi sa perception ne say we immigrant untumi make in yi say omo be racism is everywhere. Even in Ghana we have racism, and ethnicism is there. Okay, is there, but we can also use the opportunities that are available to us to better our lives. And I think that is how it's supposed to go. Charlie, enough about American politics. Let us get into something else. We now one year MDC party no attracted open nipa will be one with NDC more. John Domelo and Eka. Also, one no yempenipa adwene be yempenipa sebe Utumiken Kaiman Hotini Amase. And to me, no one can say, Quasiapia. Men are my better, and I may say NDC for Yanko.
A lot of the NDC members are, for lack of a better expression, people down there, the masses who are down there, because we don't believe a lot in intellectuals and so on and so forth, like some other people do believe in. We believe that.
So you don't want intellectuals in your party? But I don't believe in them.
We believe in them, but so I'm just saying that this stuff. But
explain that.
Bottom up. I mean, in economics, you have micro and macro. One of them deals with bottom up, the other deals with up and down. Deals with the bottom up approach. We are gathering the masses and we are moving up to the top of the pyramid.
Look at this. So you deal with ignorant, unexperienced people first, before you deal with
I wouldn't say
experienced technocrats next.
I wouldn't say we deal with ignorant, unexpected people. We deal with everybody, but we start from the base up.
So you do try and error at the bottom?
We do try. We don't do try. What I'm trying to do. Say, we a lawyer. We a doctor.
When you go in as we dance for that.
Oh, rather I'll go for NDC for. Also, we believe in people who are not intellectuals, and yet they want us to give Ghana back to them. Well, my message this morning to them is that we will not repeat 2008. For the Gen Zs and the young people who don't know what 2008 was. 2008 was a pivotal moment in Ghana's life where we had a president called President Kufuor and the NPP government. What they did was that they tried their best to move this country to a place where we will say we were on the verge of growing. Ghana started seeing investments and investors tripling in Ghana. Our currency was doing better. Things was on a good thing, like, you know, lower middle income country. That was where we were, like, you know, we were doing good. Okay, we were doing good. And we said we were tired of NPP. And I will tell you why we got tired of NPP. This political party I am from NDC. Omo beka chere say. President Kufuor na an achievement. And just so you know, before Kufuor came, we were in a situation where we couldn't pay our debt. Our debt has overcapped us, where we couldn't even import things, certain things that the country needed. We didn't even have the money to do that. When President Kufuor came, what he did was to enroll in something we call the HIPIC initiative. That's highly indebted poor country. That is what it means. So, Odiyan Koshe Sadi, said the Ebeya, Yedeya Kani Bibribeya, then Ebechayan. Mama Shadi, se problem ba ana ekabetowa. Me pesa mo mamu adwini kakra. NPP always finds a way. Yedibe reduce kano, anasi yebema yedi kani biaye den achayen. Me mamu evidence. I'll give you evidence. Just like I'm talking about President Kufuor. When President Kufuor came to be a president and so say the country has nothing, what he did was to initiate or enroll in the HIPIC initiative, which lasted for 3 years. And what he did was, through that, he was able to renegotiate some of our loans. Otumi yeden ema eka ne yede ya papa Kufuor ma eka ne yede no ye renegotiate no. Ebiso ne den ye de biso chiche yen. Amasika na esesank yedi kotua eka no yetumi de tena Ghana mamu eye Ghana ho adwuma. President Kufuor, MPP 1, no. Now MPP 2. In 2022, our debt became like unsustainable. There was nothing we could do. We were going too much. So we decided that, okay, let us seek an IMF balance of payment support facility to see how we will be able to keep what? To keep paying all our people. Kivo peplepe, kivo peplepe, kivo peplepe. Oh, mehu pa Pablo Escobar, kivo peplepe, ede, kivo peplepe, ede. But let's get inside. When the Kufuor came and this debt you are making, you call IMF and you say, okay, there is something we can do. Let's restructure our debt. It's an economic tool. It is an economic tool, oh. So you restructure your debt, an economic tool. Economists, doctors, lawyers. Radio ni TV so ekasa as if say when you do a debt exchange program, it is not it is not done. It is something out of this world. Even bigger companies, bigger countries with more money are rearranging their debt. America is an example. America, almighty America, they all restructure because said some of their canon were wuntia. But MDC in Pesa will better say a good approach into a trust there, and you have a pension for Sika, and you have a pension for Sika. But Shadia, and now sad debt structure now you to me here, you need to know. A can be one SS and Kagana Kotia. Yet they are saying over $4 billion. A can be one, necessary Kotia and Nimuya. Ya chichia kwechira man said ye be ya sikanki ye be fa ne sikanka sa ye ni na nkene ye kofa e de akokotua sa aka no yemfa sense kan ntina Ghana man mu ne yemfa nwie ya kwan yemfa nwie ye hospitals yemfa sabi yemfa infrastructure and schools. A thinking government enti ebio ade no chire ye so Rollins be say na ye papa Kufuor ba ye no ultimately the policy be by Emma or restructurizing a loan payment. Emma ya the can be chaying. And can be we have to pay it in 100 years time. And see that. President Kufuor so buy no when to me renegotiate similar thing must say a can be an SS and Kagana you could yano ye they are chaying. The young fan chayen so ya man a grace period say yan fan ye yin fin ya. Now the question will be, who don't believe in intellectuals now? Ebre ben na yisika ho ye den. Na NDC for to me abrofo Chinese for krom kwaji loan wo. Eni omo ye nchihye ema omo de kan bi cheye. Na Ghana fo ankasa ye tiri mu oden. Ena ye mpe no kre. Ghana is something I'm beginning to notice. On my phone wo mitiri mu oden and they don't want the truth. Adentia. In order for Mahama to get Chinese loans, we had the influx of Chinese galamseyers. Yet the galamsey, and after you gold near diamond, and the Kosia wa, Eswa Chinese for Begu Ghana. Say, the Democrat, ye in this guy, you debate 20, ye good year, no, Mumme Pibisa, Mumra, I shall want Numina, Mumme Dinamunko. Because you need sky these are facts. Because and that so who call Google says here, and let me say one funny thing about Google. Say and this forecast say Bawulaya. Now Omar refer will say ko Google. Now coach say Google crash say Bawumia a liar. So when Bawumia is a liar, let's believe Google. But so what the facts and figures and data free Google brand there. Hey, I'm about Google figures there. Yeah, political party to we penny. Say NDC. Echo to BB. What they said your Bloomberg. And the better was say your debt was unsustainable in 2022. Now they believe Google. When Bawumia is a liar, they believe Google. But when you are showing them the record of the economic indicators, that one, we will not believe that. We will not agree. Ghanaians need to be careful. 2008 is not going to repeat itself again. Because we followed the lies these NDC people said and told. The same thing they are doing today. For those of you who don't know, who think Bahama is a new candidate, they did the same thing. Destroy the image of like President Kufuor, as if President Kufuor was nothing. As a matter of fact, they claim he had taken all the gold deposits of Ghana. At a point, they said, "Oh, you're not ye go to know." Said President Kufuor, just getting in every Ghana for. You know what is sad and what beats my mind and also kills my spirit about Ghanaians? When NDC people were saying all these things about Kufuor, we believed it. Ghanaians believed it, and as a matter of fact said, Sadia, President Kufuor, we will not allow your government to continue. NPP, go sit home, let us try NDC. Why are we trying NDC? NDC has promised, say, Omoba chichi Kufuor appointees are women we are scanning now. To form a discount to hotels, you buy a hotel, no, you say. So we Ghanaians, we believed and trusted NDC. Say omumbra na omumba chichi MPP for akromfo na womu di sika Kufuor time ni na engum. You say nipa din ya sheda ye list. Eko fan for bank account yanya papa e di sika be gugu mu say ye Ghana for sika Kufuor appointees area. And you see you say sana mo kandia. Mo fa yen court na yendi asem. Na eja court bua ye fa ye de ya kotum. And you see you. And you say yen crofo ni na ekojina court. So I don't want NDC people to start talking about when we come, Akufo-Addo and his people will go to jail. And when we come, we will go to jail. Where we go. You guys should shut up. NDC people, are you people hearing me? You guys should shut the F up. Mon kama nuntum manu bon, mon kama no numu kankaino, mon kantum nagana for abremo NDC for. Mo beka sa asem we kire yen. Asisa Kufuor appointees di omu ni na ekogina ho se mu kodi wa asem di omu akotu jail. Na mo agiye sika e de abre yen. This is what you told us Ghanaians and we believed you and brought you to power. After NDC by power we na mechi Kufuor nkrofo no kwa. Ye ko committee anu asem wan nkrofo ne ka kire yen Ghana fo ne say, "Oh, they were political talk. Na ye campaign season. So be a kebia femina oni evidence be a kire say Kufuor wieska and I say Kufuor appointees a wieska." I want Ghanaians to be very careful. You can love your NDC. I can love my NPP. But where we are in Ghana now, we need development. Enough of the NPP, enough of the NDC, and I love my party and I love this. No. Which of these parties is bringing what transforms Ghana? That is where we go to. Because these same accusations are NDC for catching and away and jail and they did the same thing in 2008 and we believe them. Ghanaians, don't let us do this thing to ourselves. These people are empty. These NDC people are empty and wicked. They are demons. Demons are Ghana for us to say they should be the burden and the stress of Ghana. Let us rise up and notice them. That is who they are. After saying all these things about President Kufuor and his appointees, taking them to court, not a single Kufuor appointee. Do you hear me? For the Gen Zs who think Mahama is new, not a single appointee of Kufuor was put to jail. Not one. Not one. The people they arraigned before court, not one was put to jail. But let's come back and see this. Under NDC, first president, Jerry John Rawlings, his appointees, Kwame Pepra, Is it who? Victor Salome? Is that his name? The Okowu jail in the friend. And this Nino. Oh, it didn't call. Under Rollins, some of his appointees went to jail for stealing from Ghana and causing financial loss to Ghana. Ghana for Mobuo, Mr. Mobuas, and refrain of Mopesa Mokofano, Yam Penny Yabeka. It is a lie. Yam Pinio, Yam Penny. Some of the said that some will have Simon Kai and this for Monkai Jerry John Rollins, Monkaya Tanos and Kai Mahama. Yabeka mo, because we lived in Ghana. So watch. The party that claims to say MP before ya kronfono. Ye chi MP before ko jina court. Woman and woman wa bemu. Woman attorney general ni wa for na wo ho. Ye ntumi amfa MP ni ba akupo ankwa nkoto afiase. Say we wieska ana we diga na sika. Never. But woman ka say kronfo no. Ye ba ye no. Woman first president Rollins appointees. Ekodemu. Mabo Biama, Mabo Kwame Pepra, Mabo Victor Salome. I believe that is the name. Mabo Amang. Also born Kufu appointee Bakwa, and this is for the Nitumu. Ebi Kouho. Atamils appointees, Edem, and I'm in Okase. John Dramani Mahamanan appointees, our Diomo Koye, Ebi did them. Bafu Bonnie, Thompson, why E. Thompson. All these people are in jail. Why we are gone in here? General said they do. Yeah, you're two political party. Baku said Baku ya kronfo. When to me and your BB and Fanan, you also about chronom and into your gino. Baku to say also ya kronfo. You didn't go to that honor and cooking in your money idea where we are reading now the whole receipt to now be good need to know Maniko. O say. The awabo chrono na competent court akache na say we ye kronfo nti won kodam na won tua wo man ni sika na wahwere man no wono mo mmra na de ayede chrono to no so ye kohwehwe na semu na chrono bi ani na kwan mu no ono mo nko we ye bayifuo we ye nya politics ade na nya politics ye beye me kama ne nya mo dem ma me pampa mo da bi ndc fo say suban na amafa no ye beye or Bayfo and Empire de Pa, Bayfo na Nekra etinimuno, Empire de Pa. Share the page if you haven't. We need to be careful. Because these things here NDC for ye. Yehuda. San sem ya NDC for ye Yehu aye kikain. Mami pape, Yehuda. Yehuda. Utie. Yehuda. Idinu krane guano. Kwame Pepra, George Sape Yankee, Victor Salome, Chachuchi Kata. Woman na kwa demu, NDC for penny for. Enti nyache. NDC for say MPP for say akron for me boa. Yo yate. Me patron krofo no mo ka say so mo bet 2009. On bet choma tumuno. Boy MPP ni ba ko amde ni tumu. Yes. Boy MPP ni ba ko ade ni tumu. Pardon. MPP ni ba ko omutumi ni tumu say we ska and now we BB. Not a single one. Not a single one of them. And this how catch them say wo Ghana. Nemo me yan go fa kronfon san medi Ghana so you are not being truthful to yourself. Seriously, you are not being truthful to yourself. Because these people went to jail, Omuko jail, for causing financial loss to the state. They went to jail. Now, media maka sembi say we will be our tongue, sabi what time Dr. Baumia. Adwini bi a obadwina ma ne bia no ema so nene me de kakra bi ba bechere na afi ya start ya fire e de akọ yesi sabi obi oya bodanfo no sa wosa ne yare yakra ya na yare ne kakra wum sa ne tie obi ya kronfo a wokọbọ mpa ya ma no kura tutu krono na ye den a obewie bibi. Hwese NDC for ne MPP for ni na ye nya yiye na yakọ yiye and the video amede start no ye ko ye na MPP for akọbọ nsoa NDC for so akọbọ nsoa NDC for koya no makobo 500. Womu bejina bedwamu kasa. Eye the excellency Mahama. Ose ye manin tumu se. Eye ya se. Onu ankasta wetu ni chocho mucho. MP free ha. So one for sika. Emmebu ebusia. Okura ni nsem sika. Pole. Ano kobo 1,000 bibi. 1,002. Musumu dia modu ko ye 500. It is say NDC for cry nya modai. Ya de motina office mo babo kro no. Mun kontina to buta no obo kro no. Mun konko bubu ayi sabe petrol mra. Mun kofa ayi sabe generator mra o ma bokro no. Eyi ase keke ko bonso anaka dia obo ye no. O konso ase ko ka say sabe o ma 1 million. E wo bra iska o ma yendu 1 million. No ni mi de ntia e wo moja mu. Mu kai baba jama. Mukai Baba Jama, or lawyers never akwatia, former MP. Or say, NDC for show Mutrimu say, they are the image of the president. That's why I say, and Kenya, that type of zeal need to MP, man, MPP and co-position that. Baba Jama say president to talk akuko tuntumua. Kokase, wato kroko, kesia perfita. Say president to talk ponchituntumua. Monko kan the microphone munchira Ghana say president what to join train president to join amonka say president ya to se bi na nchie fita kese into why wouldn't they go to funeral and go and steal say be enso so and yet the aboy no I'm like I went to the place my bonso say into no so what bonso isn't it no oh maybe I'm about 200 maybe 500 maybe 5 Yekubia muntie monhwa num biase a champion no makoye no obi antie bi first video yanko
yo odi ana yawo mampon nti abaye NDC for the bonsa to some people for boy ya dia na ya bo 1,000 Ghana cedis NDC for 500 cedis amba na so ya am so ma bo 1,002 Ana busia for bu ofuso mo for 700 cedis na aka no afamra
where you are wabo sabe ensoa 500 uko jina wa wo 1,002 ana busia for ne so okay say na mo kan dia 500 na aka sabe 700 na ewo ho no mo fanya dey mo san fan kan ho mayen eno na adane ntokwa we ayi na sno baby o mo ko bi o mo the distractions ko baby NDC for a year se ko bonso an ko di kofie no ye ko wia sebe nso abode no ana sabe abusuafo bu afu ya amo se chenchene a de ekoso ne de baby etis NDC for ko fa 700 ne de beka ho because they say no omo atunidwa am obi adwene say wo mutua 1,002 because omo ate say MPP for come 1,000 it is MPP for 1,000 there any yenso ya ba eyezu eyeza 1,002 sika no here 500 ana busuafo bu afu enti gidigidi aba oni ni na no no san hwe ni bio na we yanto aso
odi ana yawo mampon nti abaye NDC for the bonsa to some people for boy ya dia na ya bo 1,000 Ghana cedis NDC for 500 cedis amba na so ya am so ma bo 1,002 Ana busiafo bu ofuso mo fa 700 cedis na aka no afamra e kan dis for bo ko no wa ya se o ma po ni ti o ma po o mo say o mo 5 million anu mo ka say o mo ka 1,200 so mo de ka 700 yo ma po ni ti ya si wa no NDC o mo sa ka ko no asam yo
hey Charlie say serious for Ghana o sa me MPP me NDC no high yes wako obi yase na unimade ya na eye mehi wo NDC for no baby amko bia omudidi o umfre NDC for nko program ase wo bra ye ndidi da because that day flag bearer ba wetwetwa bi ne nkwi ni na eba ntu wasi nani Roba kura wo de anwa fa homa NDC fu a wo mo bewe wo de roba eto ho che na wo de anwa kakra fa ho beba na NDC fu to a ye twitwa ne de se kosuawe ehwe sem di bone ye be di asɛ no ye be di bia kofie wo koi okotua sebe 20 cedis Niama obe park take away obe park here be fie e be 1 week aduane yesu ban no enti wo mo akwa yi ase na ya serve yen NDC for no ma serve wo yes yan omu komo omu Guinness wo mo so de on beje okaya won papa mahama say ensa ba ko omu pepa ne Guinness na etoda omu pese omu de Guinness na we confirm dai mu nya so de on benum bia but bia ne Guinness ne confirm enti mo call ye yi ase ya ma mu Guinness utie kokubu ahen aye na fu say Salvation Army for ban akwa akwaje asiya twitwa alombo sachet ye ba ye ni na we twa ba ye sesegu kapum aboni ni nara asisi nani ebegina hwa we Guinness edidi kama kobonso a wo kobokro no me ka kire Ghana for say dia ye na nyefe we nyese na I belong to a party, I have to defend the party jimie ferie. Sometimes I am mama yan kan no kranchire NDC for ne kakra de omo ye no edu ba bia time. Oh, ayi pito kono osese yi oduru wo kra ye ma opina keke fe bi ensa so kra wo si da bi odu si betu ana ade wo se etutu bi ni Guinness ye wo ni na munum wie ye mon ko bonso a eno so akoda ne asem ko bonso a keke eno so akoya asem okobokro no. How can you entrust Ghana into these people? Obi a years wo ko ene yan serve na different. Because me I imparso here and the same na dim komo. Ono na echire mu. Fried rice aye de bra mo se mo de ni fried rice. Na yanya ni timtimu mamo ene ye kan ni tim. Mo titi bi wie ye na mo to revo na mo sorry free wo bai. Enso amokobo so amakowia. Na onu mo wia. Wakwa yi asoso akobọ kro no. Wasen aba abonten. MPP for your crown for MPP people are thief. MP and swap where we are at the end of we are. NDC for and swan young copet say young years in good years can no muti chobo. Because the guy at the summer one may catch no play. Video no me tienie. The guy at the summer one must woman go to ya 9,002. Stephen, asama coming back any senior man. Sika party no suma wo mu say wo mu nkotua no na 1,002 na so wo mu kodu wo no consequence executive and the consequence executive and the clap for your hands for and ye share bu ha yeah and dey be you so boy yes ye share bu ha yes han wo mu na ko che 700 ni di and so ya di aso na onipa we what the electricity kama na obekwa gotua enye dum som na abeda obedo dum som wo de munya na munya fa jimie no na Ghana de say ya wo de munya nyimi ni yansan ko fa san krofo we mra na mubetimu pega ya di sika suma fa ko bo obi so ade ato obi ani fa mo fa nko kasa be mpatangu fam eno so NDC for ko ho a executive for no aye kana na ache 700 edi 700 cities. What a party. And they rather have the gods. Huh? They have the gods and the balls to be talking about corruption. Maxwell, Sebe, Sama Isika Yedi. Odia, what would you the brave would you so when he bradia or Sama Isika Yedi? Yedi Sama Isika. Moba ya omoka se ensa kakra ni ho. Moba ha de MNC for kire na yi na se. Na sese na yi de. Na wa maye ni na address ya betena na de wo papa be na wo papa no kra na na kotues ka ma wufo no mo fantete na eka ni bi dia. Akwa 700 dia chu botom. Na obi tina o say hizu eza. E utiri so adwene na eni utirim. Real. Ya no bi no adwene na ya hye da ya adwene say ya ma na nya adwuma so we want NDC back. Because me mean to me yes, follow up video mo here they are paprika kasa
state gas me NDC ni but the honorable ye no constituency one muntie
me
NDC ni ye frame jamo me talk as state gas me NDC in but see at the honorable Yano constituency one. Margin as a 60% a mano. No. Any problem here. Me call Bruni Chrome and Pentecost preparatory honour. We share say baby crying is a main road. Oh, you femuno. No cry about and you can say about 14 only 14. I was a bit resisted. That means oh yeah.
What? Dia ya papa can say o ya this ni na mbom ni ama ekoso na enye because eya bayisam me de bia meka eya bayisam pa say ye de sika besoma wo utie say fakobon soa na consequence executive fo ebe face Canada enye fe emfata yen utie dia mekan enye fo na ensan so nyeden emfata yen. But who party are your friend NDC mo ade besia no no. Ye na yadwena ne say Interpol just they wonder. The baby
the best place to do business.
And na me woni amama mo munya botre akwasi maboa me honne. Ade ba ko and then me ntumi ye ne say me the phone lines betu nanso mesre say me the link ne to say mo join a. Obi wo wa o click link ne so a emie ma me tra cho de abeye nie. Me the link ne to na so o pese o kasa. Obe copy link no. Now we be a new browser. Say be a o click so na and for one mu a. Me the link ne to a obe you copy it and open a new browser. Ubi a new browser and no paste. Oba e do baba backstage. Na ma ado. That is the only way I meet me alpha course until I'm able to find the tablet no. Cause tablet na number na ye de course no was when no so na me hu no ntime sremo mo fan cheme na ye ntumi anye ne san franco. Share page ni bi mame na ye ntumi nko ye nim. Messi and me won some mamo me woni amamamo. And NPP is definitely going to win this election. Believe me. Now, Odwan bi. Now, it tells you who NDC is. Utie. It tells you who NDC is. A party Ghana for yen to me fa yakra and share NDC for bio. Share the page for me. You see, they try say omobe kanishe Dr. Bawumia image. Or ye liar, or ye liar, or ye liar. And guess what? It is a very unintelligent party, and that is why John Domelo said they don't believe in intelligent people. Okay? Sewosha, Republicans in America. If it is now they were talking about laws near the idea. Obama beye ya sebi enya womo sesa anas womo metwetwam. Now they were trying to use Obama record to go against Biden. Anye adwuma. Biden bae, they tried to use Biden's family. Say Biden and Mano, and as woman we are the Oma say Oma to you, all those things. They tried to do that. When we are here do baby it's not washing again, you know. They found another strategy. They came on the economy. Now, economy no every time we be on Biden so Trump say he is doing the best he can under the circumstances the world finds itself in. And as much as people will know, so okay, Chaleniama said the so omujidi say ye bibinti and a man the basa. So the economic thing was not really flying. And so in the last days, their mainstay, or what they kept saying, they say Biden was not well. Biden is not fit. Biden are you weak. Biden, and that is what they drove home. What we say now, Democrat for Kofa Kamala Ba, a new energy near Yabano. Have you seen, say, they are, okay, somebody said they are talking about inflation right now. You see, right now, because the strategy has changed. Because Kamala is not weak. Kamala is bold. Kamala is doing things and saying things, and she is the vice president. So, they are changing the tune. And means in Kwano political party. Bawumia a liar. Na Bawumia the drones naba. Bawumia a liar. Na Bawumia a laptop. Baumia liar, no my digital address system. Baumia liar, no mama Uganda card, and one your health card, and one your tin number, and one you say, and one you say. Baumia lie. You see? So for all the things they are accusing Baumia of and saying he's a liar, he's fixing each of them. I'm catching saying NDC is not an intelligent party. They only care about arousing their base. Inipa na wo NDC mu dadana sebe womo no ye ne den kro beto NDC no. They are the people NDC is busy trying to fueling their base. Waka Baulaya for 8 years and yeduma. Oda su jina simpi so ka Baulaya. You are not smart. Sorry, guys. You are not smart. Adi and waka amfa. Oda su jina ho ka wobra. Baumia ye busier. O che ne niama no. O kika ne nsem. Di oka so obeye. Just ogusu a o ya o deliver no. Ujina na sila o friend a liar. You are not a smart politician. You are not a smart politician. Na meba sa boy no so. Na answer na meba no so no. Mamo. Some of the things we have been through. We are mebo video bi amamo. NDC for Akoti party. E was South America. One day amotu mu kankan na sa amotu mu kankan se mu na bawa kachiro me se wo mo ba wo mu use roll on. Wo de Akoti party ni bi na abotu mu kankan de se o che NDC for a na eye na mesrew muntie papa we na mobo sem a wo kan ye na oka wi a me de new party na wo makote e wo Latina ana Latino for asase so no me de no so aka ho de amamo muntie mobo man
of emerging markets and unpredictable.
Muntie no
Majority of economies around the world are sailing against strong headwinds.
Me
The
pacho
world economic crisis and the
ebra okay. Sorry. Ebra John Dramani Mahama na oka say a State of the Nations address so that people can understand. But your mama, 1 second, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm clear. Yeah, come on. Yeah, film clear, man. Thank you. Gosh. I do you. I did for me, boo, myself. Me fat. Hey. What for me? Me symphony that way a 2016 State of the Nations address by John Dramani Mahama. Now, ni blame ni na semu a oka ni na say the world is going through challenging times and unti ama Ghana economy no ehho akire no because Ghana enye island. Nti say amaya ye ni omu trade, amaya ye ni omu di nkuta ho economically. Say omunya problem automatically no affect yen so as a country. Nti na Mahama kire mu di nti a Ghana na ontumi ntua adwumayefo ka na ontumi ma government business enkoso na o kire nti muntie no.
slowdown in the growth of the Chinese economy has affected the growth of emerging markets and has resulted in a fall in world demand for commodities. As the United States of America makes a slow but steady recovery, the recent increases in the U.S. interest rates means more money is leaving emerging markets and being reinvested back in the U.S. Coupled with a fall in commodity prices on the international market, this is causing an adverse economic outlook for lower middle income economies like ours. This is a global context in which our country has had to survive.
A few moments later.
Enti ebra na corona embayo. Menkai se na yare kesi bi esi wo baabi a. Di aye papa Mahama pa kire ne se Eye China for okoho ekwaje bosia ne ade no wo mo ho akire wo and into wo mo ho akire wo no ka ho e na ama Ghana economy no atete apansam. Coronavirus by na Russia Ukraine by na enunti logistics in terms of shipping things and stuff and said that viable. Certain products and said the new market not so readily. And until Abema globally, there is a global inflation everywhere. There is no single country in the world right now they are not facing inflation. Boba Akomame, who is not facing inflationary problems. One. But the country, but sa country where the inflation in here. And then John Mahama no say Chinese for economy who actually ninti affect Ghana no. Or no say corona ba na yet to desima amai na shut down. Na sa ho kire ba yemfa mbo sebe dia oye president. Now every time we be obey sa bia so no. Every time bia obey sa die ni bia no. Na global leaders any global agencies aba betin to. Like how I am a four boss. Ebe catcher Ghana for say the aye komuno enye Ghana for nkwana ekom and as enye Ghana for government and amasa de neighbor. Nembum eye global. Eye global. Muntie Mahama. Adia abebo bia from abebo men bi owo Ghana bia from no. Muntie dia Mahama kafa ho. Yanko.
They continue to lay blame for their disastrous economic management on external factors whose relationship with our present sorry circumstances are at most tenuous. We all know
conflict worsens Ghana's macroeconomic imbalance, threatens growth experts. And this is
that this economic collapse has been years in the making, just as we know it was entirely avoidable.
I want Mahama to tell us how we were going to avoid coronavirus from coming to the world. Because I say it was entirely avoidable. So what would we have avoided? Was Nanado supposed to keep the money home and not fumigate the market for people to go and get things from the market? Was Nanado supposed to sit idle and not fumigate the schools and leave our children at home? Government offices? Place of worships? Was NDC John Dramani Mahama expecting Nanado not to do nothing? Now, as Ghana was on track till COVID-19 Russia-Ukraine war, this is not an NDC person talking or MPP person talking. This is IMF country director who have all the figures. Fact and figures here our politics. And then we want jobs, we want jobs. No, I'm going to show you the reason why you would need, and I said like the reason why it is important for you to keep a mindset on what we call facts and data, because that is what investors will look at. That is what will be a person back business. Me you way free her. Me promise mo say because me baby di boy bi djuma, me be di ni djuma kakra bi wa. Nti me pese me yi ni amani ni na free ho. NDC for woman ferry ade. Woman ko broni krom so woman ko ti party a emotu mu kankan party. Mo he video yi. NDC ade. Mo video. No. And what we can kind of do so according to I say, hey, killer, Debbie, me no na party for by way they are noise. More end this for party no. According to him to according to tell now come here there. Yeah. Mom. According to hey, hey, party ba. Nana de nunu sent to na ade abai. Party baby. Jolly unjale. Yusu ayi sabi abonua fafa moto mu na ko jale kama unfe unjale jale unjale Granny obi say show to big mama. I'm sorry I went to say I can project it on the TikTok for you guys. I mean to me. Nansenya Joyce Bawa abetumu for say mobile party asia eya party programs are mobile no mo ya shrada dodo e ma yentumi nwene emfa ne ma papa mba ye kwana hwie agane why oh NDC oh that political party there David not again enye juma na me come anim no na yeah the good news eba na ende mama membo me brother ba ko abaso na neji NPP communicator I'm say no Oka Asante region but these days I see him in Accra a lot na neji ebo adwuma pa na neji obo adwuma o video we oye justice ema manage mama yentie ye nua na neji na yento aso fans empa emrega na for yenko
utie ne nkomo a
muntie NDC ni no muntie
na no manifesto omokoye ye niema 9 wo one manifesto a nkuntabuo papa nim failure to account to the people what they have done with all the time and resources are gonna for them all
and utie ne nkomo a the NPP manifesto if failure to account to the people they are achieving. Minu eneti hey. Even Mahmoud Kabore. On a communication officer ma Seja Franplace. Mebo. Or say MPP manifesto no failure to account to the good people of Ghana. On one constituency, Seja Franplace drop on to be precise. Over MPP manifesto, page 164. The new patriotic party STT or Klese see a hospital well constituency me found constituency biana when you saw between down on one constituency drop on to be precise on kanja msemeboa CNC a hospital on me on kanja msemeboa and on one constituency me na neje mi amakoho and me ko ho no on what the one dance say in terms of judicial service, you are building a brand new district court. Oh, on the 9 It's all in the manifesto. But you sit here, you catch a Ghana for say,
no. This is what we need to do to NDCU. Or to one our chat ronano. No, what you fact naba. Now what the man who What you doing giant 1 and 2 3 4 5 no I am na catching this for say 2008 it would not repeat itself so long as the likes of me JOD Nane J Miracles Abuaje SKB all these guys so me ankasa me maestro like the way I serious no emfa if you like when NPP people sit down to talk, you say, Charlie, these people, they are up to something. And this year, we will not allow. We will let the facts and figures expose NDC for everybody in Ghana to know that they have been there before. What did they do? They were given the opportunity they are asking for. And they are in this for say this is not the first time they asked us to entrust Ghana into their hands. We did it before. What did they do? They could not perform. They left us in doom so. They couldn't pay workers. Teachers were not paid. They brought a 3-month pay policy just to get rid of teachers and cheat teachers out of their own hard sweat. They couldn't pay nurses and teachers training allowance. They had to close it down. These people owed NADMO workers 26 months, over 2 years not paying. They are not new, Ghana people. They are not new. This NDC, Dadanwa, Bibian Sayo, Mahama Dadanwa, Dadanwa, Bo Dadanwa, Bibian Sayo, Mahama Dadanwa. It is the same guy. What makes it dangerous is that he has been in opposition for 8 years and he still can't connect a single message to win Ghanaians. 8 years. Sat home. Couldn't coil. Just say one slogan. Now you to me and baby abefebia, it is possible. And it is possible. Nkokra, it is possible. It is resonating with the people of Ghana. What has Mahama showed us that show say nunti ankotwaba mano? Zero. But on him say Ghana for ya Junisa on one they can patch on yam na meka. Don't come and get angry. I say me do a them we Ghana. Mahama say Ghana for ya Junisa. Enti bibia ebetumi aka bibia de adada yen. So ono na junimu no on him say the obe can be a Ghana for top. And that is why he doesn't have to present you with anything to show say he's coming to save Ghana. All he has to say is a good for the discount. Abana nyade. A good for the risk. Abana nyade. That is all he's going to do. You understand me? Because I'm could be a what nefi nanka over back there. We should be hearing solutions. We should be hearing solutions. But that is not what we hear when it comes to John Dramani Mahama. And then video way a video edamakoma sopa. One more sorry, the one more can say Dr. Baumia a trophy. Na enche bia ye in the flag bearer yao. And na okoka san same way one of the gatherings here. No, but Dr. Baumia.
In Ghana before the end of this
year.
In fact, before the end of this year, if you arrive in Ghana at Kotoka Airport, you don't even need to go to an immigration officer. We are putting together the e-gates. You put your Ghana card, it will open for you, and you pass and enter. The e-gates.
Mokai. Baumia na jene mudo na osi into the future. Ebeka chere say, by the end of 2024, Ghana will introduce the e-gate. Whereby udura anya fe na yekoya den yekwa form immigration for line ya de atwanya ma na buru so ukura wo Ghana card nko ade wo de to so na bia ma e de we ko gina ho e twa wo picture na e be twa no you are in the country process bibia uti we take it here wo na wo kro o si aban na hwe. Are you people serious in Ghana? Do you people care about Ghana? That's the question I should be asking. Do Ghanaians truly care about how they want Ghana to develop? This man said this thing. Sami Janfinu Bejina was saying, Baumia, he get obwa, na he get no crano, and yadia, yina, and you for ye, he get, Baumia is a liar, Baumia is a liar, Baumia is a liar. And he be no on young fanchinem. And we are seeing and about Mumu and San among who say he is a man of business and he means business. Also, the drum, Baba. If it is a crowd, and I must say, Sabi the Kututa, and Yenny Anamani, Sabi Yama, Sabi nakedness. And a chili, now must see you and your mate. And also Kramosia, a throw. Yet the Chromo and you who say, I'm pad drones are Baba and Nam Ghana, ha, a chendro, and essential material, edge akra. And I edge him quack. Still, Baumia a trophy. Yes, yeah, and a Baumia can say, you bring an oyster type of card, tap and go. Obwa. I feel you could show moi, Baumia and power launch it, tap and go. I feel you launch it, tap and go now, and this if I say, Yenny at the bar, I lolo time. You see how they are. You see how they are. When you think outside the box to bring something new to the table, they are the first to shoot it down because their brains can't comprehend it. They are the first to shoot it down. Hey, yeah, baumi o chatro, baumi o bois, hey, where they are tro. Johanna tap and go. Sebi ebaye. Baumia a liar. Baumia a liar. Baumia said he would arrest the dollar and he hasn't arrested the dollar. Missy you, Mate. It is only under Baumia so and a dollar no call ya call 1716. Now to me train ya about from bar 11. Net now for more than a year. And son a dollar no I pick it up view. So can the NDC also show us which year Mahama was able to hold the dollar stable for just even 1 month? Because Baumia cast of the arrested dollar and he did in his first term. Because all Cornelia 470, all the Fanania 420. As at 2021, the dollar was still 5 CD. And MPP had been in government 5 years. As at 2021, read my lips. Let me borrow the words of Kennedy. Read my lips. As at 2021, the dollar was still 5 CD. It was not 6 CD. So if Baumia said, I would arrest the dollar, indeed he did arrest the dollar. Because the achievement he was able to talk with the dollar, you NDC people couldn't do it when you were in office. These are facts. These are facts we can't deny. It is true. Baumia can still be arrested $7 no, or buy another 4 after 5 years. And the Constitution gives you 4-year term. And if the people like you, they give you an extra 4. That is how it is. And to say that in the first 4 years, Baumia indeed arrested the dollar. Isn't that funny? 2017, people can say, they talk about the dollar. 18, $1. 19, $1. 20, $1. 21, $1. Or started $22. So let's just compare. Now, to show you that he's a good doctor. Yarian Bayer doing $1 no cost 17. Or to me, the near maybe to say gold for oil near dear baby and my currency no from February 2023. Do your cross check. Yet to me maintain $1 no 11.50. 12. 11.50. 12. 11.50. 12.50. 11.85. 12.20. From February 2023 to May 2024. Calculate the number of months. So indeed, he arrested the dollar. He said the Ghana card will be used as a traveling document. Sammy Demfi said it is not true. It can never be done. Today, we are traveling with that. People are traveling from the United States to go to Ghana with the Ghana card. People are moving from London to Ghana with the Ghana card. The same thing they were ready to hang Baumia for. They are using it. Collins Dowda. When his passport was seized, because he has a case in court, he used the Ghana card to go to South Africa. Baumia said, Sadia, Ghana card, no, say, no, in a way, he said, we can use it to process you at the port as e-gate. This is him talking about it. NDC people said it's not true. And you're not correct.
Will come into work in Ghana before the end of this year.
Yo.
In Ghana before the end of this year.
Baumia can say before the end of this year. Ghana card now using machines at Kotoka, soon reducing bribery and corruption. One customer told Niama with the Abano be a big now, Natali Bibi Kakrama, boss, Charlie, they don't find cool, Charlie Biuniaman. So it will be a thing of the past with e-gates. O president wohono na saa niama we any pot ho and the saa niama no ho o se there be still aban na feli we be before o kra ampa de pa Or say you be initiating e-gate before the end of this year, and then you initiating end this before that so to say Baumia a liar. Or so be kola 1 tablet. Ya chiche. A teacher for laptop. Ya check over 95% of the laptops no they are teacher for no. The teachers themselves are test and laptops no monsaka. And this was a slide. We should go and say Baumia a liar. How? Now, when we deliver, they say, oh, yeah, got to a bentin and we deliver. But we have been delivering since we came 2017 till now. And ya fain, I made me Gana, can you fain? I may be going to be a catcher, say, be when Yamasona be sardine in a thing of the past. Also, any. Yo, Intino, there no. Open more footages. Let's do this.
So the pen you need to take it from here.
Canada, who do your airport to ABC? Say, no. Who do a trap picture? Trap picture. Yeah, a BIAMA. Okay. You don't want this system in Ghana? Are you people crazy? And this is one of them. Most of them won't pay we. We end this me. Sometimes we call in Ghana the okra general line musa and immigration for no with GSK immigration for no say in Ghana is corrupt and it will be a disca but will be also okay for Zika show butu. Or solve us our problem now and this for no complaining about no am I in our Ghana card for our passport for so and scan and for information in a course biometric. If we are connect place in trial picture to say the America, we are a trial picture, Canada, we are a trial picture, we see free plane now, banana, baby, abontia, a trial picture, come on. The corner bar, Minia, when you are Roma, a good palm, who watch it, and then they will support to her when you mean sure why. It is a way a gun and in our catch them say, yet the sound system we are back. Not yet, Tom Brocken 5 seed into Yampam Saba and I was doing my war before. Okram pad. Now, Obi baby sasa dentina me bob videos we because boy be NDC for akofa boy be aba. Ne kon tare se be obi a na otai womba eton. Chataye ne kon I say chataye. Jimmy for boy be yes a friend no Malik basin tell you Sebastian telly. Na osoria atro na me compiling ya me bu last time me catch them me compiling ya me be. Oto Sebi school I will call your crown or chatro was so open munko the profile. Or no any classmate for new muko school. I see a dear shen ni school and your no co school. But said the abel look prominent actual growth was on no school, papa do a baby. We call you be school, the shen CV so. Sa buana babon tia no be freba will be a trophy. At least Baumia CV so on chatro. As in telling. Okwasiani with Jimmy say o papa akokwa say be Jimmy enti wapampam start pa apampam de nkam hu ye epe free ha we Jimmy for nti wo no apampam no epe free wanim adwene ni na papa Jimmy o papa kwasia wantumi amfa ntufo ankyerɛ wo sɛ pani di pani nti no wo de kwasia sam saa to na unim dia mobo ne sɛ ye sorry ane ye de ne kɔ NBC fo network so onko no nkɔ kan kwasia sam ne nsɛm wo kan ni na so ye obi a wonya nso akwa ne abo anya nsa ni nitrim yes Malik Bashan tell you say wan and when na mu ne wo di atro na me se me ba ye manifesto no abo abi saa no ko gina ho ka sɛ manifesto ni empty. Hwinim. Utie. Obi a ose manifesto a NPP for the aba no hwinim no. Ade a chi no continent TV3 a. O se NPP for copy of manifesto 20% of it. Na gine eduma. Wan kasa gine ho. Gine ho pa, gine ho se wo de gine ho asema making. Hey, fellas, I like the way you are able to describe people. Oh, yes, baby Eunice. We have to let the truth. Who say? Anke etiko de epe free ha, epe free apempemu ha. What you say? But say what Jimmy for Now, o papa say Kwasia one chire wunyansa. Now, sorry, now we didn't penny for them just anyhow. Abu Abisano, I didn't say yes, I flew him. Enti akwakwano, they say in the hairline akwa only by 40 years na do na sebi. Enyabotism, any jimia. A party that has people like Tony Edu, Atu Ahoy, Kwesi Ahoy. Look at the caliber of NDC people. Said the fear. But your friend is saying, Bonsu, Kumasi ni Otukono. Look at the people they have. Now, and there, NDC for per communication champion. Because they say, Sami them who enya kono bi. We track to Ramas, they say, no be a uno. They say, Sami Miami, and Famano. Enti ne saa de ayen create kwasia foforo mra ene aboe yo mokofa ne baayi utie ene ni odwan a omokofa ne baayi e baayi so anensam o kani na ntaso nyansa ni enso ene wono ne kasa e koma NDC. You want to hand Ghana to these people for real? NDC we are serious now. Kevin Taylor and Malik Basinteli and Nasser Basanteli. It's your spot. NDC. Miss one yamin pengu one pengu and question say me kwesi apia me dwane e do dam ko kai me fikra me NDC don metro medina side and me ya tro medin ko NDC mu na because nkwasi asem ni Jimmy e wo mo no emwa me ma me ntumi nkoye part of that type of party. Listen to him. The NTR, me say me yen ho adwuma. One, or sorry no bet now the oya ne say odi Dr. Bawumia atem. Dia enimu nyina oka e de to ba e say be doctor so. Na me train to say dia me kan no na me man time on kakra. Na me gusu so. Na me start say me drop on sem no so a mo amunim dada pure fire. Me start say me yen ho adwuma. Say mo ka E+. Aha, no yenya disi eni so say ye ma wadwane entimunya no onyimi but me be use the video we na media close na mahu say we mean business and no joke muntie no
when they cook the pig soup need extra source of finances. You Bawumia, you pretended as if you were a Muslim and you are
Bawumia hasn't pretended that he's a Muslim. Bawumia is a Muslim. Kwasiye, get your facts right. Okay? Bawumia hasn't pretended to be a Muslim. Jimmy Fua Kwasiye, o konse chata ye, Jimmy Fua, they say one ma, sebi, choba one ma ye tai. Ene wa pempemua, sebi airpa, unkwasiya pempemua, airpa free wenim. Jimmy. Bawumia has not pretended to be a Muslim. Bawumia is a Muslim, and he has stated that and demonstrated that strongly. What did your Muhammad do for the Muslim community? They are also part of Ghana. Jimmy Fua, what did your stupid government, that stupid NDC government you are here talking about, what do they do for the people in the Muslim community? Akwasia Bawumianti and the Rizongo Development Fund. Abuafu anuti perform. Anamo basen Jimmy. Udi kuraso nyede basin tale ose basin tele Jimmy tatale we Jimmy. And when you kwasia mpafu party akom into omo budget so. Missy NDC ya kwasia for party ya party anya kono because we no na kasa mamu amu say. Ewrefu we no and the kasa mamu keko. Bawumia has always maintained to be a Muslim. Where he needed to give the issue with his passion for Christianity, he tells you the family is split into two. They have Christians and they have Muslims. In his father's house, there are Christians and there are Muslims. And as a matter of fact, at one point, he was a brigade. So what has he pretended to be? Now, someone can say, Bawumia says he is Muslim and he doesn't eat the pork. But yet, when they bring the pork, he drinks the soup. Soup ben no.
malam and you give haram to betting. Yet when they cook the pig soup, you now beg them to give you some of the soup to drink. If you
Bawumia didn't beg anybody to give him 10% of the betting tax, please. And please, the committee of economic management team Dr. Bawumia Kahono. Mepacho, they don't make decisions for cabinet. Let's get that clear. Basinteli, since you don't want to learn, I will educate you. It is only your foolish NDC people that will think you are doing something because you are insulting Anado, you are insulting Bawumia. That is their only way. Not explaining your own 24-hour economy. We are not the they can say, 24-hour economy. But you come and sit here and insult people who are doing better. First and foremost, what is it that he's accusing Bawumia of? Say Bawumia yedeng. Bawumia the betting tax aba. No. Bawumia away so. Bawumia DNA. Basenteli. This is Bawumia's handiwork. This is Bawumia's handbook. This is what he wants to work on. And he tells you explicitly, or Okachiro plain say, betting tax is something he will do away with. It is here. Basenteli, since you don't read and you just want to be a moron and following that stupid party of yours, that crazy party that owns nothing in the vision of Ghana, they don't do nothing for Ghana. All they do is stupidity. Now, Sir Ofa Bawumia, a 70-point agenda now. He did indeed mention, say, something like betting tax, he will do away with it. Ofa the manifesto no swa. He has stated emphatically, say he will do away with that. And also, if the electricity thing is on the books, he is willing to take it off. If you look into his manifesto that he has brought, it is there. And when you look into this 70-point agenda, it is there. Bawumia never said in his own say, obey your government here, obey charge betting tax. He has never said that. Then Bawumia na or say on we preko so bet ne the emojia monfa hu sika 10%. Bawumia hasn't begged nobody.
Don't want betting, cancel it. If you are allergic to pig meat, you don't buy. You don't.
Bawumia cannot cancel betting on tax. Since you are stupid and would not read, you just talk like Jimmy for that. I believe you are, because will utterances and your bravado around things just say Malik Basenteli no oye Jimmy for point blank. Utie point blank fool. Bawumia is a vice president. Like I told you, economic management team do not make decisions for the cabinet. That is why when you go to cabinets, there is an economic team. Cabinet economic management team where cabinet decisions about the economy is taken. Before, it used to be chaired by Alan Kwedo Chiremanten until he decided to leave MPP. I believe now KT Hammond is chairing because he is the Trade and Industries Minister. But Bawumia can only advise. The fact that Bawumia advises doesn't mean that is what the government has to do. So when you sit and you say, why didn't Bawumia cancel it? You're a fool. He can't cancel it. He's a vice president. The same way Mahama was not able to build the E-blocks when he was the vice president. Capiche? Bashan Cheli or Bashan Jimmy. What's the word Jimmy? Now, maybe why are NDC people also somewhere where to decide or the BB communication for Frobi, but where you trouble, where Jimmy for where and on any communication. That is the communication he's bringing. Bawumia the other boss you on the betting tax. Nachade, I feel more mucha tax no. More mucha bet no. This is for you. We have two people. We have two people. Bako say ucha tax here, and this I'm quoting Ato Forsen. Se ucha bet here. Yan the criminal near Mechuntum. Bet for no mutie. Some just say NDC for say and no betting tax until the Boa Muntie plan and what NDC for him. Ato Forsen say the youth are going astray and they have become lazy because all they do is to do the betting tax. And therefore, instead of charging betting tax, instead of charging the betting tax, they should criminalize betting in Ghana. That is NDC's policy. In Tianka, bet my bet ne 1x bet ne one I say. Oh, boy, bet ya na police for about what they said they are don't we no. Who say ya no more ya na get to no oko no. Sometimes we bet ya na running boots. What is scatter? Na so udwane. Ye ni aye huri war. Ye ni aye sabi ye nam got them. Cause me can walk to we. A police for bet you to say udwane. Utie. Enti MDC for say yema sabi bet na ye illegal Ghana. Na se obi ko twa bet ya munchini ntum moma police for mechini nkotum. MPP for say ye gusu aye adwuma mamode na enso ye nye ni na nwie na mpo ye nye adwuma ma obi a. Enti se mo de mo se bet na mo de mo sum de bedidi di nkakrakra. De ayen ba ne se ye be ni safeguard. Monkoye na mbom just like a brochire uko win 649. A brochire uko win sika ye te sa na ma ni di free sika so ansa na ye di sika na ma no sa na yeso ye mo ma 10%. And this say 10% nenye na omuba omube ye free ho. Afe ose Dr. Bawumia a Muslim, so they are against betting. Enti Dr. Bawumia and his government or Dr. Bawumia's MPP government under Ekufuado charging a betting tax, meaning say Dr. Bawumia supports betting. Capish? That is the logic he wants to tell us. Huh? Tio. Mr. Betting as em ne can you. Or say Dr. Bawumia eye kremonia or support betting. Me pacho e Christo for yeso ye mpe betting. Your Bible ni tia gambling. Enu nti no mu yi Enoch book na your friend Enoch no. Enoch de bia sa asem ne meka so ko hwe the book of Enoch e ho na lotto numbers wo. The book of Enoch e ho na architecture say ye besi abro sign ye besi wan e wo ye be ye plane ni ade ni na the book of Enoch e mu na wo. How are you see your bayfo? Opesa usua how are be bayfo? Opesa usua how are betumi a fresh spirit the ama on the book of Enoch. Enti yeso a Christopher, yeso ye kra eni nje the aye friend bet ho. Enti Bawumia sabi or ye fake malam dia. Na ne John Mahama a fake pastor and a fake leader. It's Assemblies of God for training saying. Because also about be betting tax na free ho. Who say nyansa ni omutrim? Only Bawumia ni na can the same thing. Where so about be ye free ho? Mahama so no so ba obey ye free ho. Also about be ye free ho. Mahama so say ono so ba obey den. Ono so ebe yi e de free ho. Enti e ba ne sen. E na obi a wo si obey ye free ho. But to the ye Christo ni papa. But obi ka so obey ye free ho dia o ye kremoni bone. Adwene na enya adwuma. Oh, the book of Enoch, Sister Cynthia, search it. When you Google it, sometimes you will get it. Yes, sorcery, witchcraft, lotto numbers, all these things come from the book of Enoch. The book of Enoch. That's why it was taken from the Bible. Omo ye New King James Version. No, omo ye say yin in every moon. When you and be how to make cement, how to make this, all these architecture things they are all in the book of Enoch. For my Bible scholars, you will know this. In the Assemblies of God, so for Mahama was who obey betting tax ye free. Limam Yakubu Bawumia or no so obey tax need ye free. Malik Basenteri Jimmy Fuano, the ono can say, Sebio Bawumia or ye cremoni or koyi free one or ye harab or ye cremoboni. Nembum or drama for don dramani Mahama. I no dear Sebio ye tiat woman no the akototo. Ono so ba we be sad patent tax na free ba ono de we Christo ni papa ntimu nkoto aba ma no muntu abentia no Christo fo muntu abentia no oni bibi papa bi ode bremo
Drink pig soup. Now you have told the youth of this country that you can bet. When you win the bet, I beg you, give me 10% to also chop. Is that not a hypocrite? Is that not a liar? Is that not
a liar and a hypocrite? Is somebody who will come and tell you that you make Accra to Kumasi dual carriage and didn't do it. A liar and a hypocrite is the one who claimed that he was going to create jobs for the youth to do, and yet turned around and told the youth, so a liar is one that knew that we had an electricity problem by not paying our power suppliers, but came and lied to Ghanaians and said, "Dumsona ye communities, the art of God. Nyankopon or person will punish ye. Entimunja phones are kakrakani yusu namontoya." He's a fool. And the day I start with this guy, and this is for the bomb sem. Mami in friso, he has taken too much. And the amidi jao na masori free ha ako. Eye enije sem kesiye Emma me Felix appear because mo amu follow me broadcast name niama me no. It is always about the facts, the data, the facts, and the truth. Now, Debbie, I'm a catcher. I say, MDC don't want us to compare truth and fact because it exposes them. Emma Ghana for who say woman me bobra. Me patcho make us say, you know, me the link now say open say o join here and they mean to me phone calls because still me who tablets no. How can I even no? I can't put it on TikTok. But TikTok there you can request and I'll add you. If you want to come on, you request, I'll add you, and we will listen to your stuff. Oh, baswa abuaho. Me mama me Jimmy, ube Jimmy abefono. Thank you. Me copy na media to ahase ama yenu anomwa. Mo person mo join the conversation no. Oba you make it precise who we are na me you free so na ofufro so to me aba. Me post to ahase. Nti mo amu Facebook mo be hu. Mo amu YouTube mo smo be hu. Na ma click so o click so na samfa wa mba eyi ni mu a show ni mu a copy obe copy link no unya mia as a right hand click left hand click right hand click or right hand click here it will show you to copy o copy here now we be new browser so we use Chrome they will use Safari then now we be a new browser now we paste you on our enter. And on the Bema direct access to it. Into more than a better was a turn on your camera or turn on your microphone and all of that. No, I need now. A do beba show no. Now also I journey no. Also wait to media head about link no enemy there two no. Me say post no one more time. Now add also page so for those who wants to join. Last week meant to me and far calls. Wednesday meant to me and far calls. You know, and then one will be to me I join and me. This is the link that you need to join. Now, as someone American can we say on my AD ya wo near maybe ya dishe am I who's on mine AD. Hello, she loves Baumia. I who said, "Diani be because or Bibi Aboko." What's the anchor? Hello, madam. What's the anchor? Say sister. You she loves Baumia, me patron your home. Inti bomodena my who say why ready say when you better sa why? That's it. Yeah. Patron so we are ready. I know I'm a why. She loves Baumia. We are ready. I know I'm a those requesting on TikTok no. Most of my person more request to her no so you need. Now some American say on mine be a data and it like a informal say ye call your name and I call your chi sa enetie and unti data very very needed very 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 important any can say ye did agro very very important any can say ye did agro na debia me ba na me kasa na me the facts figures and data and a na enam sa data na no ama bronia oye steady global steady etwe se on my way ekoso anase enkoyie atena se aye Ghana ho adwuma or catch one year a pay business aya wa Africa say so pesa wo kwa Africa ko ye adwuma pa dia enye na ye Ghana enyame na make Bruni na eka na Bruni no so ka no or can you based on the facts and evidence available. Facts and evidence available. That is what Brunini here then at the kind. Intimate side video ni we now for ya to us. Hey, I'm saying, hey, Madam Bray, be here. Hey, Madam, me patcho, Madam, I request you. She loves Baumia. Yes, me Madam. Me patcho to say. Me patcho what me can. Me patcho what me can. Wait, the answer. Oju any giant you. Yo, wait, you say we all request here, and yes, we ya pick you up. Oh, me patrol you. Kosubo edwuma why? Kosubo edwuma mayen. Unyami shirao. Yeah. All right. TikTok, that is how you could join or request here. We will pick you from there, and then that's it. Now, Mama Memfa and just video, no. Meba crab wow, meba. Yeah. How do you even disconnect? Hey, I did we see me yeah, I think disconnect. I see a disconnect. Okay. Me a disconnect. Why? See who free so. All right. Sorry, why? Hey, why fresh? Oh, hey, baby, I want the easy cry. Oh, do any? Why so cool, sano? MPP for the ogwo. Papa nkwa. MPP for Papa nkwa. Ade waka so. Sister Dana, so be ba say na no. Okay, guest. Me who kwan ya me fa dey disconnect you. Momo ame na mayira. Say. Man den. Etie for mo ntwan you why? You be last video na no na. You try say we will take our sister from the equation and then move on. Baby. Now they need to me show me. It's a Dana way. How do I do it? Oh, man, they are here free mo. Sister is here in free. So mean to me, whom kwanya. Oh, hey, me fan. Okay. Sorry. I don't see because I go to guest too. I go. Oh, mo. Why are there, sister? Why are there? Why are there? Fellas, please, who is Basentelli? Is it a male or female animal? I'm saying, oh yeah, Bayre Olontoyo. The core is a chatter ye Jimmy Nkwa Fena NDC for Alcofanaba. Ntoma on the platform so on media term no be gane. Me pacho, like I say, evidence-based. Listen to what this person is saying. Say businessmen be an investor be a person of Africa be business. Baby as oko Ghana. Nyame America.
Years and after I go through these, Ghana is going to be the best place to do business in 10 years. And after I go through these numbers with you, you're probably going to want to go and get your Ghana card too. There's no personal debt in Ghana, unlike in the Western world where you as a business are competing against credit card payments and housing payments and high taxes. In Ghana,
personal debt. What say some of the propaganda NDC for and say Ekufuado abobosia menese ye chebosia ne so obi antua ne dia and obi antua ne dia. It is never so. Yabe no say aban akobobosia oma be ka kire say it's because taxes are utua ne dada. Enti ye nchema mo se mo nsentua. And that is what he was trying to say.
As the incomes rise, that's going to create a lot more disposable income. The best comparison I have to Ghana is China. And before you laugh at
this man is comparing Ghana's rise to China. Because also Sana China for so yeah then started. China for started, you know, yes, Riomo Kofobin, Kofuntintia Beni, and then you shed their China Chairman to us yanko.
At that, I want to show you some numbers. So first off, here is the GDP growth from China. Now here's the GDP growth from Ghana. You see that they're following pretty much the same curve, just with a smaller population. And it's being powered by manufacturing. So look at this.
Growth now is being powered by manufacturing. And I want D1F now. There's no 1D1F. They are lying. They are lying. Oh, they are lying. Baulaya. They are lying. They are lying. Your manufacturing output. Last, I came to show you guys the figures here. The manufacturing output of Ghana, bigger than it has ever been. So how do you tell me, say, your government couldn't put a big number of manufacturing stuff outside? Obiaba ema ye man of global recognition. Also, who buying a better than so any papono. It doesn't make sense.
Here's the manufacturing growth in China, you know, when they became a superpower. Here's what's going on in Ghana. You can see this all across the country with them doing value-added activity. And Ghana is becoming a tourist destination.
Value-added activity, and they say, most of the raw materials, and then because of 1D1F into your process, you confuse juice, you tomato paste, you export to the core amanone. That is what it means.
As well. 10 years ago, they only had 40,000 tourists. This year, they're projected to get over 2 million tourists, and it's going to go to 3 or 4.
They used to get 40,000 tourism for Ghana the year now. So with the tourism for 40,000, and then we are talking about 2 million per quarter, which means in about a decade, there is going to be a lot of foreigners who are investing and helping Ghana to develop. And you are telling me you don't want such a government?
4 million by the end of this decade. And let's talk about population growth. The Ghana population is growing very quickly, and it's very young, with young customers for you. Unlike the Western world, where your consumer base is getting older and in more debt, the people in Ghana are getting younger and more affluent. Business is about growth and seizing opportunities as early as possible. And look at these metrics. I mean, I can keep going through them. They are all pointing to Ghana greatly improving as a consumer base for businesses. I grew up in an era where China wasn't thought of as this superpower. They were thought of as just another developing country with a big population. And while everyone was scoffing at China in the 80s and early 90s and showing pictures of them looking like this, they were rapidly educating their population and industrializing, which is exactly what Ghana is.
Educating their population and industrializing. That is what China did. And that is the same blueprint Ghana is doing, according to this researcher. Let's hear that side again.
China wasn't thought of as this superpower. They were thought of as just another developing country with a big population. And while everyone was scoffing at China in the 80s and early 90s and showing pictures of them looking like this, they were rapidly educating their population and industrializing, which is exactly what Ghana is doing. So if you're in business, I can't think of a better place to start looking than Ghana. If you don't look right now, you're going to kick yourself in 10 years when your competitor has taken your place. But I want to know what you guys think. Are we right to be so optimistic about the future of Ghana? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're looking to purchase a property in Ghana, you can reach out to us at roarsteamafrica.com. And if this video provided value to you, give me a like and a follow. That really helps out our channel.
I will give you a like and a follow, because you have hit the nail on the head. This is what I've been preaching on this page. The macroeconomic indicators of Ghana are looking positive. That is what develops a country, not the price of kinky. Not who sold what and who went and captured what land and who captured what. No. It is systems and allowing systems to work. I don't know who is here. Lady Gaga or anybody who wants to join. Maxwell, what you guys can do, link now, we say me the link to both Facebook and YouTube. Or click so so correct, to click a link so and I say to me a copy now will be a new browser. Will be a new browser now we paste you or my mama be 3 minutes be now Yasha say will be joining you, will be joining you now to me sorry so I copy before Friday. It's also the money now. Ghana is developing, Ghana is moving forward. Do not allow NDC to lie to you, say there is nothing going on. Now, almost 4 years, Ghana. They said this before. We gave them the chance and they were not able to deliver. We shouldn't be a for them to do this to us again. All right. Thank you, Sister Diana, for the information. I will check it out. Me patro ntino ye twan no. Ye twan say enkrofo beba no na ye sign e kai mo. Mo amone ye adwuma wa high support ye besre mo. Ye Ghana na beba so. Ntino mo a mo betumi a support to project no ye sre mo support to Ghana momo number e na me de ato no enye kromo ha. Ghana momo number 0557 337001 0557 337001 0557 337001 Ketwa bi enso ya betumi de atomo bia no week bia betumi de 2 cedi de bi dan 2 cedi $2 and £2 akotumu a I believe say enter October and do say ye koye main campaign no na yetumi agada bibi abeboa na yetumi akoko nkrase. This time around I'm trying to adapt some of the towns in the Upper West, Dr. Baumia Hono, and say making sure say we knew almost everything there, because that is where our flag bearer comes from, and therefore we must do our best to get everybody to vote. So that's going to be one of my projects, while I still concentrate on my Gomoa West. It is not done until it is done. We are going to make sure we win that seat back for NPP, and all eyes will see say Juma and our koso yesremo ketwa bi enso whatever you can do to support, do your best. Oje we pay na £5 na betumi a na o the £5 call, £2 are na the call, £100 are na the call, £20 are na the call, €10 na the call, €5 na the call, na intumi and gather ye ho na intumi konko ye adwuma na ye retain the power, because I believe say MPP ne party a I change Ghana. I believe that'll be a TikTok. So far will be a end request here. So I believe there is no one that wants to join on TikTok yet. And that'll be it for today. Yeah, 1 hour 52 minutes and some seconds. With Amentos Yung so 9 Kaeno in Fifi na into me Amwa Ghana. With Amuni Nase. With Amentin and Munchemo. I had a political zone. It didn't Felix appear. Thank you. Asoboni yisi eni boni yifra anu boni ye katum wona edwene ye ho adwene boni dambo na ewirefre nye won chefa wona peye nam enre wan kasa wonam wona ye peye moja enu won moja awe yesho hamashia dim. Amen. Charlie yedibisia nyame ya adoma yebishia next week. However, you can find me on TikTok. These days, I go on people's platforms and also support. Check me out also. Now, follow your pages here. Bye-bye. My lady, medase. Pamaxo, medamuni na sister Norenda, medase. Why? More afina more bad, more share page in the medase. Bye-bye.